Welcome in. It's the NBA Parlay of the Day. We appreciate you rolling with us here on the Odd Shop channel, where we hit you with a three-leg NBA parlay 6 days a week. We go 2-1. We always invite you to play the three-leg parlay, but we also remind you that you're better off playing 3 legs and smaller unit on the full parlay. So if you did that, we go 2-1 last night. The parlay, of course, busts, but we missed the Bucks. Missed that one. Hit the other ones, including the Magic outright, but that's in the past. You love your recaps, so we're here for that. And we're also here to give you $5 into $200 on DraftKings. I'll tell you about this awesome tool that we have, the Bet Pro tool. Let us ride and begin in South Beach. First play is going to be the over 217.5 Celtics Heat. This is dipped already 2 full points, and actually technically 3. And I'm all here for the buyback. This is not going to get low, and then we're just going to pass on this. 217.5 is a perfect time to get in on some buyback on the over. Look, the Celtics come off a very disappointing night, and it's the second leg, clearly, of the back-to-back where we expect one of the 3, in Williams, Brogdon, and Smart to return. And on top of that, we expect a scoring, I think, more so to return for Boston. Look, it's Miami. Miami's hot. Miami's turned things around. Defensively, they look much better, spot on compared to what we saw at the start of the season. But this is also a heated rivalry, and I think both teams have a lot of offense behind them tonight. Normally, we target defense, but that's usually in the case of injury, or that's in the case of a team that is just struggling significantly, and we look at them kind of getting back on track. In this case, it's one game against the Orlando Magic, and you didn't move far from Orlando to Miami. So pick up, come out here, and score some points. I'm not touching the spread, mainly because I just don't know what's going on with Boston. But I do think our best area of attack here is actually looking at this lower total and getting over that with 2 teams, especially Miami when they're on. They can get you $110, $112, and then we know Boston is one of the top scoring teams in the NBA for a reason, and it's not just with Jason Tatum. That's actually the argument against him winning the MVP this year, is that Boston not terrible, not like Denver or Philadelphia for that matter. All right, so there's the first leg, over 217.5. Why is Xander Schauffele highlighted here in an NBA parlay video? What the hell is going on here? This is how you can turn $5 into $200. It's so simple and easy, right? So all you need to be is 21 or older, live in a state where you can legally place a wager. If you do have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Now, we have a link for you below. We have a QR code for you next to my big-ass head up there as well. Either way, it's going to bring you to DraftKings. Take 90 seconds out of your life. That's all. 90 seconds out of your life. And put yourself in here where you're now signed up. You've deposited $5. Place that wager right here. Just place that wager on Xander Schauffele. Doesn't matter if he wins the tournament or if he misses the cut. It doesn't. You don't even need to wait for this thing to start on Wednesday. As soon as you place the wager, $5 turns into $200. Hey, maybe you know somebody. Maybe somebody in your house. Right? Maybe it's just a matter of being a good Samaritan and signing somebody up in your house. Say, hey, you might want to be a part of DraftKings, or your work, your job, your commute, whatever. The bus driver. So whoever it is, hey, did you sign up yet at DraftKings? Knicks plus 3.5. Whoa, what's going on here? Well, let's see. The Knicks are on a serious slide, and they're taking on a Cavs team that is not great on the road. The bump here is that Donovan Mitchell is playing, most likely, right, tonight. So the Cavs are going to take more money as Mitchell is healthy and established. Betting against injury has been more profitable than betting on injury. And what I mean by that is taking the Cavs simply because Donovan Mitchell is back and Mitchell Robinson most likely continues to be out for the Knicks is not what I'm going to do. In fact, I want to do the opposite. I want to take the team that is still missing, most likely, Mitchell Robinson, and has struggled 2 straight games without him, and fade a road team that's just not great there away from Cleveland. On top of it, you've got a squad here where I don't know if Donovan Mitchell is going to play 40 minutes tonight or if Donovan Mitchell is going to play 22 minutes tonight. I have no idea about that, so I'm not just going to automatically assume, oh, my God, we got to take the Knicks. Take the Knicks. No. Didn't even need to bring the hat out for that. Hey, this is still a talented basketball team. There is some bizarre reason why they just can't win at home. But you think at some point a game like this tonight is going to move in their favor. And look, we're getting a full possession plus the hook. It's not totally key, right? 7 is the number we look for, but I'm fine getting a full bucket here, including a 3-point, right? And the hook on top of that at home in what should be a close game. I don't think either team routes the other. So I just looking at it from that standpoint, we're in good shape there. All right, last play. We'll go out to L.A., where neither team has to do much here to move around. Lakers and Clippers. Oh, man, what to make of this game here? Specifically the Clippers because, well, they're giving 5.5, essentially a home game for them, looking to take that 3-0 lead in the series as well. And it just hasn't looked good for the LA Lakers from a season standpoint. And while you're not going to get Anthony Davis tonight, you probably will get him at some point this week. It doesn't look like there's a shot of that happening. But, everybody else is questionable, how probable. They bounce up and down. And I don't think the trade is going to, with Hachimura, I just don't think it's going to make an immediate impact with this Lakers team right now. You look at the load management, though, with Paul George and to a lesser extent Kawhi Leonard, I'm not so sure I want to jump in the pool here and say, well, the Clippers are just the better team. Clippers could easily be pulling back a little bit because it's the Lakers. This isn't some huge rivalry now with LA, the Lakers, LA, being down in the dumps, and the Clippers needing to continue to pace themselves for any realistic playoff run. So the point guard position has been a problem, and we know that. Maybe just due to simple injury with Reggie Jackson, but it's been inconsistent. I like the Lakers getting points, and we'll keep it at that. I'm not going to push anything on the money line. This total seems about right, especially if you like the Lakers hanging in this game. There's your 3-play parlay over 217.5. Celtics Heat, Knicks plus 3.5, Lakers plus 5.5, and that parlay gets us to plus 595. Hey, man, I told you about the Bet Pro tool. How about taking a free week? We're just talking about this in the Discord where you also have a first free week. Your code there is ES Insider. But I want you to, there you have it. But I want you to take advantage of this Bet Pro tool because this has now become the go-to for all of us. You're getting these Bet Pro plays in the Discord. You're also getting access to the Bet Pro tool separately where you're going to get a week free. And it's just amazing, man, to see this. 7-day free trial for new users. We have this insane, now it's going to pop up. Prize Picks is in there too, so you love your Prize Picks. You can just jump in, sign up, sort by one of these key metrics, SEV, for example, and that's going to get you the highest rated plays. And they're constantly rotating and updating. Every 2 to 3 minutes, sports books are being pulled information from that. Projections from Stochastic, Sean Zahn, Steve Buzzard, Alex Baker, guys that just go out there and win. That's what we have here for you. And you know what? Your first week is free. How about that? That's pretty cool. First week is free. So jump on when you can, please. And we'll see you tomorrow.